Good morning and welcome to D.C. Today. I'm Del Walters in Washington. We begin with the names of why this is the day that all men and women in the military dread. Charles McMahon and Darwin Lee Judge, 22 and 19 respectively, footnotes in the history of what was, until Afghanistan, America's forgotten war, Vietnam. Both men dying in a rocket attack one day before the fall of Saigon. And at the time of their death, everyone knew the war effort was over and all were focused on just getting out. That was the case yesterday when 13 American Marines lost their lives. The U.S. was winding down its evacuation efforts in Kabul when the terrorists struck. We do not yet know their names, but soon we will. And like Charles McMahon and Darwin Lee Judge, their stories will become a warning to the next generation of men and women. Every day at war is a day not promised. We have team coverage on the latest coming out of Afghanistan and also coming out of Washington. BNC's Chief Foreign Affairs Correspondent Nayyera has been tracking the latest from the Pentagon, and BNC's D.C. correspondent Bofta Yimam is on Capitol Hill tracking developments here in Washington. Nayyera, give us the latest, the numbers, the casualties, the evacuations, and the timeline of getting out.
Del, the mood here at the Pentagon today after the deadliest attack on U.S. soldiers in the last decade. Well, the mood here is very somber as we await notifications of the next of kin for those 13 service members who died in yesterday's suicide bombing attack. We do know that the majority of those Marines were from Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. Despite this deadly attack, despite the tragedy upon the tragedy, President Biden has said the mission will continue. Now, it's a very discreet mission at this point, Del. The mission is no longer winning the war in Afghanistan. The mission is getting as many people safely out by the deadline, August 31st. That is just Tuesday, a few days away. We know right now, despite the attacks at that Kabul gate, at the security gate, that evacuations did continue. 10,500 more people were evacuated in the last 12 hours. The total evacuated since Kabul fell on August 14th is now 105,000 people.
Nayyera, it seems like we also have a new mission, and that is getting the persons responsible for the attack on our soldiers and sailors yesterday, those 13 members of the military who died in Afghanistan. We now know it was ISIS-K, ISIS-Khorasan. What do we know about them?
ISIS-K is an offshoot from the Middle East and actually did not exist in Afghanistan until around 2015. So that is at least 15 years into the war on terror globally. Now, you may recall, Del, that the original mission in Afghanistan was to disrupt, dismantle, defeat al-Qaeda. That mission was accomplished, particularly with the killing of Osama bin Laden. However, other mission, in theory, was to make sure that Afghanistan never became a safe haven again for terrorist activity against the United States. That mission is something that General McKenzie, the head of Central Command, said the United States is still committed to, and even President Biden said the United States retains the right to go after terrorists, including ISIS-K, in Afghanistan. It just won't be done in the traditional way we are used to seeing, with ground troops or an invasion force. It will be done with what is known as over-the-horizon capabilities. Frankly, Del, that probably means drone strikes and additional technology that is used to make sure that U.S. soldiers are no longer in harm's way.
Nayyera, Washington is not a monolith. It does not react in the same way. It does not think in the same way. The president's saying one thing, which is that we are getting out by August 31st. But you are at the Pentagon. These are men and women who study war, they study weapons, and they study retaliation. Is there a sense among the people at the Pentagon that the best course of action for the military is to get out and live to fight another day?
There is absolutely a disconnect in the D.C. area between those who helped prop up the war and advance the mission of nation building in Afghanistan and those who served in the latter years. That even includes the Secretary of Defense right now, Lloyd Austin, who was generally known to have been selected as Secretary of Defense because he supported President Biden's desire to end the forever war, to end U.S. missions mission in Afghanistan and to pivot to a more targeted counterterrorism mission. However, the other group that has been adamant about a withdrawal are the veterans who served in Afghanistan, who felt that the mission had mushroomed out of control and was beyond something that U.S. military could accomplish. So we'll be seeing a lot of retrospective, a lot of Monday morning quarterbacking over the course of a 20-year war, particularly as we head into the anniversary of 9/11, which is also a 20-year anniversary. And once again, there has been a terror attack on U.S. soldiers in the country that first launched this campaign.
Nayyera, part of our team coverage on Capitol Hill, rather at the Pentagon. Nayyera, as always, I thank you very much because you have kept us up to date on everything that is going on. Our team coverage now continues with Bofta Yimam, who is on Capitol Hill, and Bofta, the president standing firm in his resolve on this. We are getting out.
Absolutely. President Biden vowed to punish the attackers and says the U.S. will continue running those evacuation flights as just mentioned. Now, the bombings happened as many were fleeing the Taliban takeover and hoping to board a flight. We know it's a treacherous journey just to get to the airport. In addition to the killings, 18 Americans and countless Afghans suffered injuries. Now, President Biden blamed ISIS-K, the Islamic State group's Afghanistan affiliate, who are far more radical than the Taliban militants. And ISIS-K also released a statement taking responsibility. President Biden says there's no evidence of a collusion, as some have suspected, between ISIS-K and the Taliban in carrying out those suicide bombings yesterday. But further attempted attacks are expected ahead of the Tuesday deadline. Yesterday's attack proved to be the deadliest day for U.S. forces in Afghanistan since August of 2011.